makes a good song?
A great song.
A great song? What makes a great song? A great song for me is when a lot of kind of common and sometimes boring individual components come together, and there's something about the way they fit together that on that particular day, that particular combination of words, notes, come together and make something that's greater than the individual pieces. And you could be one piece off. You could be one little component in the wrong order. The melody could be one note away from greatness. So for me, a great song is something that kind of happens more to a songwriter than something that happens when a songwriter is trying to make it happen. It's kind of it's just the beauty of the accident.
Your town, Chris?
Yes, welcome to Nashville. You're going to see a lot of cranes and construction.
Which is a metaphor for what we're doing, Chris. Can you say?
That's why you're a lyricist, Mark.
All right, Chris, let's reenact that last 2 minutes. You ready? Action.
Is it working?
Yes, sir.
Tom Hanks gave me that typewriter.
No way.
It's gonna take 6 years to type it out.
Nathan, we met. I was at a recording academy meeting.
I'm probably the worst. Like if there's a producer handbook, I don't know it, and I'm bad. I'm really bad.
Oh, you guys know who I am. You know, this whole self-deprecating thing. Meanwhile, he's a genius, you know. And I knew of him. I asked him, I said, hey, can we write? He said, yeah, we'll try to fit a day.
One thing I do know, if I can make the writer, and who is also the artist, if I can make them excited about what they wrote, then I've done my job.
Nathan is a naturally talented arranger, writer, melody. I mean, this guy can sing, play any instrument.
I was making her songwriter demos before we ever made the first album.
You're a good lyricist and all these things, but like you're currently in a very good spot. You're very open right now.
I know that I used to stop myself from saying stuff that was stupid, but I've learned if you say it, then you can always fix it, but at least it takes you somewhere.
So we came in from Tunica. We woke up in Nashville this morning. Taking Mark over here to write with Nathan Chapman. Hey, hold on, I'm sorry. Did I pass the street again? Because I'm talking and I need to. It's one of these streets here.
I mean, that's the idea. You get in this band, you play a certain sound, and then you switch it up, and you keep switching it up through the years. It's not like we're just reaching for some new sound. I don't even know where it'll land, but I know it can't be exactly the same as the last song, or the one before that, or the one before that. It would be the definition of insanity, right?
I make 5 wrong turns. You guys act like I made 3 wrong turns. Settle down.
A little hometown show for you tonight.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends coming. That'll be fun. And we're gonna. I can't. Everybody leave me alone.
Chris, how many people know this? He cannot do 2 things at once. I'll real quick ask him something.
This is right.
Oh, yeah, we're here.
That's awesome. I walked out to some.
There's Booty.
How are you? Good to see you.
Wow, look at so
Hey, man.
clean shaven.
I'm trying to look younger. I'm trying to turn back
Yeah,
time.
you look like super young.
Right on.
What's up, man?
You guys want to come in?
Yeah.
I was just checking the key on piece. It's A, right?
Yeah.
The Canadian key.
Yeah.
Have you picked the song yet?
We're writing it today.
We're gonna write it today.
Yeah.
Or you kind of taking shots at
are rolling.
starting, like you'll start different songs and be like, all right, that's the one I want to
Exactly.
like really go after.
I think it's gonna take 2 or 3 songs to like find the one that's the one, and then follow that to the end.
The writing of it, then the pre-production,
Yeah.
then the recording.
Yeah, of that song, and this is like, let's get that song.
Wow. No pressure.
Almost threw up. You know, I've won this other idea I wrote with Wattenberg.
Yep.
And it's pretty good. And then I have this other idea I just started the other day that's pretty good, but I think, you know, we just did Peace, so that's where we're at. Don't need it anymore. Still we all hear the call of love, life and truth, but you can't take it with you. It's like a concept I had about you can't take it with you, kind of live in the moment type thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool concept, you know.
Can you take it with you when you go?
Yeah, just kind of like you can stack all this stuff up you want, but the real stuff is
Yeah.
babies and wives and kids and blah, 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 you know.
If songwriting was a sport, what would it be? Wow. What a crazy question. I think there's aspects of golf that might work to describe songwriting in that you have to be really precise and thoughtful about what you're doing. Similar to baseball, because baseball is kind of like a lot like life. A lot of, maybe you would call it boredom, interrupted by moments of cheering or panic.
My whole thing is like, songs just gotta matter. Like Peace mattered, I really think that.
I think with songwriting, there's a lot of times where you have a songwriting session and you think, that was all right. And then you have that one session where you're just freaking out because it was amazing. Or you have a session where you're panicking because you think, please get me out of here. This is all going so bad.
We have one song. It's gotta say something. I mean, we've written love songs, we've done all these things, and it's great. And like, I was coming in here going, like my kid just got off the phone, FaceTime with me, and he goes, Dad, when do you work again? I was like, what? He goes, you're coming home on Monday, but when do you work again? I go, well, Tuesday. And then a lot, and then it's gonna be a lot for a while. He said, well, when you retire, are you gonna be like 80? But what he's really saying is, why aren't you here, right? And I was like, oh, well, that's it. I wanna talk about the balance, da-da-da. I loved when you walked in last time and you said, let's write a song called Peace.
I literally thought of it when I was making my cup of coffee. Like, we did write something, and we play it tonight. You say, we
That
just
would be
wrote
cool.
this like 4 hours ago. People are like,
That would be super
and they don't care if it sounds like, you
That
know,
would be super
as long
cool.
as you get through it.
Yeah, that's the key, dude. Is always finish. Like I make up songs on the spot at almost all the shows, and some of them just. Part of this thing is I'm going through all those ideas and like picking out ones that are pretty good, you know. Like our most successful song is That Was a Crazy Game of Poker. It's about self-conflict, playing cards with the devil. That's it. I wish I'd write a song like that right now, where it's just like game 1, game 2, game 3. Playing cards with the devil, and it's about this, and then it splits into halftime when you got happy, and then you're chanting this like praise to life. That's kind of what I want to write a song about right now. Although when I was 16, I wrote it about I didn't know anything.
The energy is so good, and then you keep it even slower you get, the crazier the crowd gets, which is the opposite of what you would think. Like when you think about what to do to get a crowd going.
We cut it in halftime, and they go nuts.
First time I saw you guys do it live, I thought, now there's a different way to skin that cat.
Yesterday, when I had something to do, I mean to say, hey, walking in behind me, and I did not turn around, no, till I heard that sound, feet banging on the ground. Look over my shoulder, man, I saw me a clown. I said, now what y'all doing on the rock tonight? Well, I asked Johnny what you doing tonight, come on. I said, oh, you say I say revolution, and you say child. I say now, oh, you say revolution, and you say, will you all come with me?
That's cool. I like that. be like this forever? Could it be like this forever? Send it down and gone away. All I wanted was never. Come inside, I wanna stay. If you
It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Could it be like this forever? Saying it's over never. Be alright.
You know, a lot of songwriters are really afraid to write with a camera rolling. People are even afraid to sing vocals when the camera's rolling. There's something about the camera that changes the chemicals in your brain a little bit where you feel self-conscious, and songwriting has to be something you do with zero self-conscious. I mean, like Adam and Eve in the garden naked together and they don't realize they're naked. You have to be that unaware of your own self in order to write a great song. And man, the camera can mess that up. As far as you documenting the songwriting process and looking for that perfect song, your camera might actually impede the process a little bit here and there, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it because you guys are going to document something that is almost like parts of the ocean haven't been documented, you know, and this part of the record business hasn't really been documented like that, to have cameras in the room while people are writing. You never really see people write a song, so that's cool.
I need to find my pen. I love these ideas. I want to get them while they're fresh. Golden rules.
How about the golden rule from a fool?
The golden rule for a fool. From the golden rule coming from a fool like you.
Yeah, the golden rule coming from a fool like you. Rings untrue.
Yeah.
Do unto others as you would have them do to you.
That's cool.
Just say it.
Yeah, just say it. Why are we talking? Over and under, I go through. You ain't getting sleep at night. You ain't getting much sleep at night. You ain't getting much sleep at night, at night, at night. You ain't getting much sleep at night. The golden rule coming from a fool like you just don't ring true. Do unto others as you want.
Have them do to you.
Yeah, the way
You're right in the chorus, right?
you go around and around it, go over and under, go through. It's cool, dude. All right, verse 2, man.
Food on the table and a chicken and some KFC in everybody's pocket.
I would say food on the table is a great one. Like, basically all we want, food on the table. What are the things we really want? I mean, but not like we don't just want food on the table. Like, we want a good life, you know? Food on the table, we want this and we want that, we want a good life.
What about food on the table and a wedding and a funeral suit? Hanging in the closet, you know.
Food on the table. I like the idea of like what I want in my life is food on the table. I want to see my kids get married.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like that's what I want to see, and then I'm good to go. Like so, and a clear sky. And a girl to stare at night, and someone to be with at night.
What do we have so far?
We have
your ivory tower.
Your ivory tower, looking tired and tattered around the eye. You ain't getting much sleep at night. Your golden rule, coming from a fool like you, just don't ring true. Do unto others as you would have them do to you, something like that.
One to you, yeah.
You go round and around it, over and under, and I go through. Yeah, you go round and around it, over and under, and I go through. Food on the table, couple. Is that too high?
No.
Oh. Food on the table, couple drinks. Took my kids in at night. See them stars shine bright. I mean, you don't have to rhyme. Yeah, a couple drinks is kind of
It's not the American dream, it's my life. Or something like that.
Yeah, like food on the table, running car, tuck my running car.
Yeah.
Food on the table, running car, and tuck my kids in at night.
That says it.
It's not the dream, it's just my life. Food on the table, running car, tuck my kids in at night. Worked hard all my life.
I'm ready to work hard all my life.
Just want to work hard all my life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we all want to, we do want to work. It's just like opportunity, right? So the difference that they always say is opportunity.
If you just said, find a little meaning in my life. Like, does that say it?
Food on the table, running car, and tuck my kids in at night.
Find a little meaning in my life.
American dream in real life.
Yeah.
American dream in real life.
It says a lot.
Say it again. Food on the table, running car, and tuck my kids in at night.
The American
dream. You got it right, yeah. Food on the table, running car, and tuck my kids in at night. The American dream in real life. My mom's an angel, cigarettes smoke like a halo around her head.
Sun shining right behind her, standing there. We go round it, go over and under, I go through.
That's the shit. So that just came to you and you're just sitting there?
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm inspired by y'all's
It's so
beautiful
cool.
faces.
Yeah. I'll sing it from the top real quick and see where we're at. Your ivory tower looking tattered and tired around the eye. You ain't getting much sleep at night. That golden rule coming from a fool like you just don't ring true. Do unto others as you'd have them do to you.
We need to fix the first part of that second half.
Today my baby, today my kitty asked me. Today my kitty asked me, Daddy, when you coming home to me from work?
When you coming home to me from work, that's badass.
I'm crappy.
Today
my kid, he asked me.
Daddy, when you coming home to me from work? Shit. I'll relate to that. And if I'm being honest, man, that hurt.
And if I'm being honest. Yeah.
No, just.
Oh, you're right.
If I'm being honest, man, that hurt.
I go around and
I go
around.
round it and round it. Oh! Oh! I go round it and round it. I go over and under.
He goes through. Oh God, dude.
He goes round. I go round it and round it. I go over and under. He goes through.
Oh my God, it's so good.
My daddy told me
Yep.
politicians never learn the golden rule.
I go over and under.
She goes through. You have a daughter too, right?
Yeah. Dude. That's pretty wicked. There it is.
Hour and a half.
Not playing, man.
Hey, yeah.
That ivory tower's looking tattered and tired around the eyes. It ain't getting much sleep at night. My daddy told me politicians never learn the golden rule. Do unto others as you have them do to you. You go round and around it, you go over and under, I go through.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You go round and around it, you go over and under, I go through. Put it on the table. Put it on the table.
Hey Chris, feel free to play on this tune if you want to. Just so like a kick drum. 3, 4.
So check it out, we've never done this before, but today we wrote a new song like 5 hours ago. We're gonna play it right now. I hope you like it. It's called I Go Through. You break my legs, then you make me walk. Seal my lips, then you demand I talk. You blind my eyes, then ask me if I like what you drew. Yes, you do. You go round and around it, you go over and under, and I go through. We're talking.
FaceTime, sorry, y'all. What's that?
We're calling Bond. Mommy bought it.
She did? Oh, that's so nice.
I have a question. Mom, you just go in the NHL in the middle of like games and stuff? Or when you retire? Oh,
He's retired. I was telling everyone about your word today when you asked me when I'm going to retire.
We go round and around it, we go over and under, we go through.
Yeah, man. Feels good.
So happy, man.